Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. I put together this team with a Choice Scarf Hydreigon. The base 98 speed tier is actually really not bad. It's able to outpace Pokemon such as Choice Scarf Tapu Lele as well as Landorus T. We even have a bit more defense on here than usual. Rather than 4 we have 8 because it does allow us to take a Kartana Sacred Sword from full health, which is very valuable right here. The Pokemon that would be most likely to switch in are Tapu Fini and Magearna. If you can catch those with U-turns, you can put on a lot of pressure with the next Pokemon on the team, Mega Mawile, which is the primary breaker for the team. We have a bit more speed on here than usual for opposing Mega Mawile. Rotom-Wash does provide Volt Switch momentum, so we do have a Volt Turn core on the team. It is also the team's Defogger. We have Heatran right here, which is a Stealth Rocker for the team, as well as another breaker with Taunt and Magma Storm. We have Serperior, which is a Contrary Gracium Z set. I really enjoyed this thing. I used it once in another live, and it was able to OHKO a Mega Medicham from full, which was very funny. So we even have Dragon Pulse on here for Megazard X, which a lot of people like to use this as their setup fodder, and given how weak we are to that Pokemon, I figured that Dragon Pulse would be valuable. And then finally, Gliscor right here, which is a secondary rocker. Rocks are vital to open up the late game for Hydreigon, so double rocks is definitely very nice right here. And yeah, that'll be the team. You can find it down below in the description, and let's get right into the games. Okay, we have a game right here. This player has a Mega Diancie, which is like the one thing that this team hates. Kind of unfortunate, but let's go ahead and lead off with my Rotom. Against Kyurem Black. Okay, so Earth Power is probably what's coming out here. I think I want to Volt Switch out. Just get the slow Volt. ICMZ is not going to do too much. If you're Groundium, that's fine. They do go right for the ICM though. So now I can go Mega Mawile and freely just click Play Rough. They don't kill me with Earth Power, and if they give me Kyurem, I'll take it. Damage on Lando is amazing for one, the Dark Pulse, as well as my Serperior and Heatran. It actually just died because of Hyper Cutter. Wow. Okay, so why does Diancie doesn't kill me? Are you really going to give me this big threat? It doesn't kill, right? Pretty sure Mawile lives. Play Rough will kill you. Oh, Earth Power could kill, huh? Let's rethink this then. I think Gliscor can probably come in. Let me just calculate that. Gliscor. Oh, never mind. Rotom. Rotom-Wash, are you down to come in here? 56 to 66. Let's go to that, as they just get up rocks. I don't agree with that at all, because what if I just... That's fine. I'll go to Gliscor here on the Moonblast. They're just gonna like click it again. Why did I do this? Alright, you know what can win though? Serperior can kind of just win. So let's give them that Mon. Then bring out my Serperior. So that didn't go the way I wanted it to at all. I mean, I wanted to keep Rotom, so I don't know why I threw it out first. But I'll just Leaf Storm here as they go to Tangrowth. Probably just Leaf Storm again and then go for the Z. Because like breaking through this... are we serious? They go for Earthquake though, trying to catch my Heatran. I'll go to Heatran now, as there's the hidden power. I think I have Magma Storm. I don't think they're going to go Diancie. They're going to go to Fini here, if anything. They actually do go to Diancie. I do hit, though. This guy's playing his Diancie really recklessly, and it's very confusing. In fact, I'll Earth Power here, because I live their Earth Power. And yeah, they go for Diamond Storm, and I knock it out. I'm glad I caught on right there, because... Okay, the Gliscor is a misplay. I'll definitely give that. But the Landorus was dead, so in hindsight, it wasn't the worst play ever. I'll go to Rotom here, because it'll take the... Oh, dude, it's 26. Can you do 1 more %? They're gonna go for Moonblast, so I'll go to Mawile. On the Defog. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I just Play Rough here. Or I could Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is okay. They can't burn me due to the terrain, which is great. And this guy's gonna lose to Hydreigon. I'll just Thunder Punch again. Like, I don't really need the Sucker Punch chip. They probably go to Kyurem Black here. I think I just Sucker Punch it into... Nah, I should actually keep Mawile. Mawile's good. Let me just go to Rotom on Fusion Bolt. That's okay, because I get to go to Hydreigon now and just Draco. Like, yeah, they're just gonna stay in. Like, they're just playing off chokes over and over again. That's what it's confusing me. Like, they had me at the early game, but then they just continued doing it and it didn't work out for them. I'll go to Serp here, I think. Yeah, because they're just gonna continue playing off chokes, like into Heatran. I'll go for the Leaf Storm now, as they're still playing off that choke. I'll simply Gracium. Does a lot. They're still playing that off of that. Are they autotomized on the Steel? It's not going to matter. I have Glare. Let's Leaf Storm again. There's their attack. What's this thing's speed? Mawile will outspeed it. Just Fire Fang. Celesteela comes hard in. Okay, that's a play. I think I Thunder Punch. Knock it out, and then, yeah, just knock out Tango. This game was confusing, man. Really weird first game, but let's get another one. Okay, I found another game right here. Hydreigon might be useful depending on how they play their Tapu Bulu. Mega Mawile looks great if I can lure the Heatran. I wish I was the Sub Punch set. That would be so good here. But let's lead Hydreigon against Greninja. I think I should just save Draco, because I pivot into Bulu using... I mean, I guess it could Superpower, and I am a fighting weak Pokemon on the field. Let's go for U-turn as they go to Tapu Bulu. Okay, so I get that right. I like the idea of simply going to Heatran here. They're not going to leave in their Tapu Bulu. They have nothing. They have no idea what my set is. So yeah, they're going to switch out into their own Heatran. Perfectly okay. I should keep my own Heatran here every time. I want to go out into my Rotom, I believe. On their rocks. Okay, that's cool. And I think I can just Volt out here. Oh, is that Bloom Doom? Yikes. Okay, so that's bad. Maybe I should have gone Gliscor. Like, the terrain is up, but they're still not going to stay in, I don't think. I'll Earthquake. So they go hard Gren. I'm going to have to go to Hydro to prevent the Battle Bond. Man, that really sucks, but... I mean, in hindsight, like, Rotom was only here for Heatran, so it's not the biggest deal. Yeah, they go for Hydro. It does too much damage, meaning I'm only coming in one more time. They're definitely switching out too, yeah. Okay, so I have an opening. It's going to be with Mega Mawile, but I have to really hope that's enough. I have to go to Gliscor here. I have to click U-turn. No, I can Earthquake. No, I'm going to U-turn. As they go to Tapu Bulu. So now I can bring this in and simply click Thunder Punch. They're not going to give me this. They're going to go back to Heatran. Or I guess Toxapex, and I just crit the Thunder Punch. Okay. Heatran comes in. I can't afford to stay in. I always go to Gliscor. Lava Plume does a sizable chunk, but I can roost it off pretty easily. I don't think you don't go hard Gren here in case I U-turn. Yeah, that's not a play. Lava Plume does a bit more. I'll roost again. Should I U-turn? I feel like they might choke, and you should never go Gren. It's gonna win you the game. I'll roost up. They go to Serp, okay, but Serp is in a position where... like, the terrain isn't up, so I'll live this. I'll go for U-turn. In case there's substitute, I don't want that going up, yeah. Figured it was a possibility. And here, what I want to do is bring out my Mawile. Mawile's safe. It clicks Play Rough. Or I can once again Thunder Punch, trying to catch the Heatran. I think I have to do that. Okay, so we get that right. I do a lot. I actually paralyze it, meaning I will outspeed it this next turn, which is pretty bad for them. This Mawile's key. Like, the Greninja's the big problem, right? Does this live? Sucker Punch? It definitely will. I don't know how I'm going to calc it. Let's just sack off. Assuming this is my win condition, who do I need in the back? I don't think I need Hydreigon. Actually, Hydreigon could be good with Flamethrower late game now that I'm looking at it. Do I need Gliscor anymore? No. Yeah, have the Battle Bond. It's cool. So they Hydro Pumped, huh? I don't think I want to take the Rock Switch in with Hydreigon yet. I'm going to go to Superior. Yeah, this is a winnable game because I get to Leaf Storm here on their Superior. I do hit, which is really good. I have to hit and Power Fire. I outspeed them and I'm able to knock it out. Okay, good. If Tapu Bulu comes out, I'm going to go for the Z move and assume that kills. There's no way +2 in this doesn't kill, right? So out comes this guy. I think I can actually afford to Glare and then Leaf Storm it. It'll Trace Contrary. I'll definitely live anything. Yeah, there's no way I wouldn't live that, and I always go for the Bloom Doom here to prevent accuracy from being a factor. I'm only letting Superior get weakened because Mawile does live a Shuriken from the Gren. That's the only reason why this is happening here. Yeah, so out comes the Greninja. It's gonna go for Shuriken every time. It actually doesn't, so they're going for the flinch? Hey, you're not flinching me. Come here. I'm not getting flinched today. Get out of there, and, I mean, they're in a position where they have to click Shuriken, so I can just Thunder Punch. Hydro Pump's not a winning play, because I just go out into this, and click U-turn for the win. Nice, we're able to go ahead and take that down. Yeah, I definitely knew that the Greninja was going to be a problem. Maybe the team needs a more sturdy Ash Greninja switch in than Hydreigon, but we're able to go ahead and take down that team. Let's get another one. Okay, next up here we have like Mega Aggron Semi-Stall. I don't know if my Pokemon can break this combination of Pokemon here. Maybe if I can pressure Heatran, Superior can do something, but we'll try here. I'll lead off with Gliscor, maybe trying to get up rocks immediately. If this is Choice Specs, then I don't take it, it's hit. So I'm going to go to Heatran, as it turns out to not be Specs, meaning it probably has Dark Pulse. So I'll go to Rotom, or sorry, Earth Power, yeah, not Dark Pulse. And let's get a Volt Switch out. They do a bit of damage, but I can go to Mawile here. I can't switch around forever. I gotta eventually try to call. It's not gonna be Groundium, right? I'm gonna go for Thunder Punch into the Heatran. Do a good amount there, and then go to Gliscor. The only way they could OHKO me is with Modest Fire MZ, and they did just show Leftovers, so I don't have to worry about that. I want the rocks up, but at the same time, rocks being on my side of the field is not the best thing ever. This team is so disgusting. I don't like this. But on the bright side, I am pressuring Heatran, like I did mention, for my Superior, and rocks will help out with that too. Eventually, it'll get to the point where, as long as my Heatran is healthy, which it still is to some extent, I can take on the Ditto copying my Superior back. So let's see right here. What are you doing? LT61RQ Fuma. If I were them, I would get up their rocks this turn, or I could just go ahead and see that. I mean, if they have HP Ice, that would be like really unique tech. That would be really good for my Gliscor. But I don't want to have Rotom take any more damage, despite the fact that it has the berry. Because I could switch it out on Pokemon like Mega Aggron later. So I'm going to go Gliscor here and see what exactly they want to do. They're really thinking about this turn. I don't know what's so complicated. You either click Magma Storm or Lava Plume, whatever you have. Lava Plume could be a thing. And if they burn me before I get my Toxic Orb, I think it is Lava Plume too, given the bulky makeup of their team. I'm gonna go Rotom. I can't get the Toxic Orb activated on this. Yeah, like Stealth Rocks do go up red. They're really unfortunate. I could have gotten the Toxic Orb. Protect comes out. I'll defog this turn. Yikes. Okay, they stay in. I don't know why you would ever stay in that scenario. I'm gonna go Gliscor here on Protect and get up my rocks now. They were not gonna Lava Plume that turn. You could go to Alomomola, you could also go to Hydreigon. Alomomola is what comes out, okay. So I think here what I want to do is U-turn, as they're switching around a lot. If I was HP Ground, this would be such an easy win, because I would have the HP Ground for Aggron too, but I'm HP Fire, unfortunately. I don't think this is killing. I'll go to Superior and force the Heatran to take more damage, I guess. Wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Let's go for Leaf Storm. Yeah, this is not the worst thing. Like, it's still coming in on rocks. I always go to Gliscor on this too. Yeah, as they get up their rocks. I'll Earthquake here because they're going to Protect and then switch out into the Alomomola. Nice. I'll go Mawile here, and the reason is I think they're going to go for the switch to Heatran, and damage on this, like I said, is vital. So let's go to Rotom here on the Aggron. Okay. So they're not going to stand. They're going to switch out fearing Will-O-Wisp, I think. Yeah, so Hydreigon comes in. Mawile should live the Earth Power still. But I also want to try to catch them with the Draco. Because they don't have the best Draco switch-ins, especially because Aggron's not Mega Evolved. This is the play right here. Alomomola is going to take so much damage from this. 65, yeah, it can't do that again. They go to Gliscor the next turn. Smart maneuver. I think this is where I want the berry. Or I could go to Gliscor myself and U-turn. Because they're going to go for the Roost every time. I'll U-turn here. On the off chance I'm actually faster, I'll go to Rotom. But yeah, I wanted to catch a switch in. Because this allows me to once again get in Mawile and put on the pressure. With Play Rough this time. Yeah, because they're going to go to Gliscor. They're not going to give me the damage on Heatran. It does a lot too. And I think I just stay in. Because I will live, yeah. I don't mind Mawile getting blown away in exchange for Heatran. Gliscor. It's really not the biggest deal. They go out into Hydreigon. I still have a switch in with this, which is nice. But I don't have a particularly good switch in yet right now. I think I Play Rough as the Dark Pulse. I don't need that Pokemon. It's the least of my worries. Because at this point, like, Draco is just gonna pick off everybody. Yeah, they're so weak to Draco. It's not even funny. They may go Aggron, but they go Heatran. This is exactly what I wanted. Superior is gonna have a lot of fun now. Unfortunately, it looks like that's not even gonna 2-hit KO. So I have to go to Gliscor here, as they make a good double into Alomomola, forcing me to U-turn into my Rotom. On a Wish. Okay, they're gonna Wish back. I can't let them Wish back the Heatran, obviously. They're gonna Wish into Hydreigon, I think. They're not gonna stay in. Yeah, they're gonna Wish into Hydreigon every time. But it's the exact same thing. What do you take my Draco with? Alomomola again? I wouldn't do that if I were them. Because now it's taking rocks. Didn't I? Actually, I might have had rocks up last time. Oh, that's doing less than before. Okay, I'll go to Serp then. No, there's no reason. There's no reason. Serp is my win con. I always pivot to Rotom. I can't let Serp get toxic as they protect there. Okay. Well, they're going to protect again, so I'm going to go to Serp. Just based on how they're playing, I know what they're going to do. Let's Glare here. Okay, because I don't want to waste my Leaf Storms on Protect, so that's not smart. Now I can Leaf Storm safely. As Heatran gets sacked off, and this is the exact scenario that I was waiting for this game. I'm pretty sure if Ditto comes in, it can't Revenge Kill me. I don't think it has a way to do that, unless plus 2 HP Fire actually does it. But I think I'll make the pivot to Heatran, like I've been mentioning. I don't think it's worth staying in. If Aggron comes in, I switch out, because I can't afford this taking a heavy slam. I'll have Dragon Pulse. I think it kills too. I'm gonna go for it. Get out of here, Hydreigon. Nice job, Serp. Okay, good. And they're gonna go ahead and run from the game. We are able to go ahead and take that down. Why are there so many people in here? Blargle, Fargle. Isn't that a tourney player? I'm pretty sure that's a tourney player. Let's get another game. Okay, I found another game right here. I hope the rain outside is not too loud. I'm gonna check the audio after this battle, but let's go ahead and at least play this one right now. I did play one in between, and I got stalled out by a Mega Venusaur for 15 minutes. This team does not beat Mega Venusaur, just a warning if you decide to try it out. Because the Mega Venusaur had Earthquake, so I could never like Magma Storm trap it and then taunt it down. So yeah, I just got bodied, and I figured it wasn't worth the video time. Let's go ahead and lead off with Trick Room, huh? Who's the Trick Room setter as the lead? Victini? Let's go Hydreigon. Torkoal, okay. So I feel like in this scenario, I'm gonna go for the U-turn. I could Dark Pulse. Like, Magearna is not too big of a worry due to the fact that I have a Heatran. That is 50. Rocks go up. They're definitely Heat Rock Trick Room. Really interesting build. I'm gonna go to Heatran here. On the Whimsicott. This is fine. I get up rocks now and pressure everything. This gets Trick Room? I didn't even know that. Okay, they do have Encore. I mean, I've used Encore Whimsicott sometimes. I actually should feature this in a live, though. Use it in draft. Let's go to Gliscor on the U-turn. Get the Toxic Orb going. That's going to be valuable here. And it's time to lose some Pokemon now. Oh yeah, it's very much time to lose some Pokemon now, huh? I didn't think it was this much time. Who do I throw out? I feel like Gliscor is bad. No, Gliscor is good, actually. Heatran's obviously good. Serp is obviously very good. Honestly, Rotom. Yeah, Rotom's bad. Blows me away, okay. Not much I can do there. I gotta get a play right. Gonna go to Hydreigon. Wow, I definitely think that's gonna be picked up the mic. So after this battle, I'll take a break so the rain is not in the rest of the video. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Yeah, I'm not gonna play around with that threat. Whimsicott comes back in. I have to go to Heatran. They're gonna obviously get the room back up. I'm gonna Magma Storm here. I don't care if they Memento. If hitting this would be super valuable because this has Earth Power. I don't know why this came in. I know why it came in now. Okay, well, I'll bring this in. You have Ice Beam? You have Flare Cannon. Okay, so how do I win? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. I gotta hope that in the sun, Mawile Oko is with Fire Fang, which it will. It definitely will. I gotta give them this. Yeah. And then I gotta hope this kills. If this doesn't kill, then the game's over. It will, though. It's Mega Mawile in the sun. That's not a joking Pokemon. This is gonna get the Trick Room back up. Oh, that's smart. But I think if I switch out, then I can go for a Sucker Punch. I don't think that's going to help them at all. I just play rough now. I mean, it still doesn't matter. It's going to come down to Sucker Punch. And yeah, I do win the game because they try to play off a choke. Because the moment the Trick Room goes down, actually, they might have been able to outspeed me outside of Trick Room, but we do win. I'm going to listen to this audio, and I'm assuming the rain is going to be bad, so I'll be right back with another game. Okay, I found another game right here. I am now in my basement, so ideally the rain sound went away, but this guy's very weak to my Heatran. Just spamming Magma Storm as well as Superior. Superior can definitely do some work late game. I think as a lead, I'll just lead off with this guy as they lead Hydreigon. I don't see them staying in. They're going to go Clefable, if I had to guess, or even Ferrothorn. Although I could go for the Fire move, so probably Clefable. I'm really surprised you would just leave that in. What if I had Earth Power? I'm going to go to Gliscor then, on the Volt Switch. I mean, I get a Rocks anyway, but I don't know, really interesting maneuver in my opinion. I'll go to Heatran here. I don't think they're going to have Earthquake, as they double to Gliscor. I'll go to Rotom. This is probably the Defogger, given that Lottie is probably some sort of setup variant. Clefable comes in, okay, so it is Magic Guard. We do find that out. I'll go to Heatran on the rocks and just throw off a Magma Storm now. That's going to be vital, especially if I hit into this Gliscor right here. That'll be really valuable. Let's see, what do you do here? Oh, come on. Okay, cool, I can taunt this now. No recovers for it, I can Earth Power it down, and this thing is dead. Alright, so we get rid of Toxapex right there. That's really nice. Gliscor is going to be the next bring-in. I think I want to pivot into Rotom here. On the Facade. Doesn't do too much at all, as I can just Volt out here. They might stay in, though. I'll just Hydro, actually. I should have Volted. How healthy is that? 88. Let's Wisp this and then Defog. And then Volt out here. To Mawile. Power Whip comes out there. I think I Fire Fang and just knock that boy out. Yeah. I don't need to overpredict this game and I'll be fine. I have to Sucker, as I don't do too much at all. But I think I win with Serp, perhaps? Yeah, Serp should just win this game. In fact, Serp will just win this game. There's no way around it. So all I need to do right here is bring this out. I believe what I want to do is click U-turn on the Clefable to get this in. Magma Storm here. Or actually, yeah, let's Magma Storm here on the Gliscor. I do miss, so I have to go Rotom now. I'm trying to set up the Serp to win. Serp can do this. Let's just Pulse here. I think they might stay in rather than going Clef. They do just go to Clef, okay. Rocks go up. I'll get up my own then. Just take it from me. I'm going to end the game now. Well, that's an issue. But no, you're not roosting on me. They have a lot of those, huh? I'll go to the Hydreigon here and just Draco Meteor it into range of... Oh, this is not going to kill. It could kill. No roll, okay. None of that. Facade is able to knock me out. I'll bring this back in here. I think I just Dark Pulse this time, as I do flinch it right there, which is unfortunate for them. As I do flinch it again. I'm not trying to get the flinches. I'm just trying to get it in range of Serp, because Serp wins this game on its own from this position. So I go to Heatran here. I gotta go to Serp now, unfortunately. And I have to Leaf Storm. If I hit every attack right here, the game is mine. There's no way they can stop this. Yep, there's that. Do I just burn the Z here? No, because I need the Leaf Storm boost to Lottie. Yeah, to knock out Lottie, I need this boost. This goes down at that percentage. There it is. And then I will be able to knock out the last two with Serp. So the Serp win con does come through right here, which is absolutely great. I guess they're going to go off some sort of miss. No thank you, my guy. I can just Dragon Pulse here to pick that guy off, and that is going to be the game. Superior is able to tear apart that bulky team. Let's get another one. Okay, so I found the exact same team being used by a different player, which is kind of funny. They're once again destroyed by Heatran plus Serp. That's the game plan, right? It's the exact same thing. Let's try to pull it off one more time right here by leading off with my Latias. They're not going to stay in, but I'll Draco on the off chance they do, because Heatran is safe in case they go Clefable. Yeah, I really don't care about Clef coming in. I go Heatran here. We know it's just Rocks, soft-boiled, probably maybe Calm Mind Moonblast as the last two. Good double, but I don't think it helps them a ton. We do know what its set is, though. It's SD. So they knock off my Wiki Berry. Kind of bad. Let's go for Volt Switch here. And then bring this in. I think what I do is I get a Brox here. And then I go to... Should I just end the game? No, it's not the time yet. Let's go to Rotom. I think I'll Volt out again. I'm slowly weakening this thing. I even get a crit right there. So they're really pressured by me, whereas I'm not too pressured by them. I think I Fire Fang here. In case they go to Ferrothorn or Magnezone. Yeah, I'll get out of here, Ferrothorn. And Zone is going to come in. Zone's going to be annoying. I'll Fire Fang, though, because I should live anything. Yeah, that does nothing. As Gliscor comes in, I'll keep this guy around. Go to Rotom here. I wish I got damage on Zone, though. That was a misplay, because I needed that in range of HP Fire, and now it's not. Yeah, that was bad. No knockoff for you, my guy. I'm gonna Hydro Pump here into the Latias coming in. Okay. Well, I can just Volt out here. I definitely take on Latias with my Mawile. Maybe not at 38%, though. That might be a little bit of a stretch. They just go for the Thunderbolt. Just get a Brox on the Gliscor. This Defog is really annoying, but I can go to my own Gliscor here on the knockoff. Okay. So once again, I don't get my Toxicor, but I don't need it this game. The game plan's the exact same thing. Let's U-turn here into Hydreigon on the Defog, and honestly, I should just U-turn. Surprised you would stay in, but it's fine. Roost comes out. Volt out here. Really? They're gonna switch now. Yeah, there's no way you stay in again. I'm so tempted to end it off, but I have a feeling that's AV zone. That's why I'm worried. Let's get a Brox here on the Gliscor. Let's taunt it and then keep the rocks up this time. Let's just keep them up now. I really don't mind. Look, I was just trying to make sure my Heatran didn't die to Earthquake. That was a big thing. Okay, so I'm able to get out of that exchange ahead. I can very easily go to Mawile, but it dies. That's the problem. Let's force this 50-50, though. Come here. They could go to Gliscor, though. That's an issue. They do go to Gliscor. Okay, that's bad. Do I end the game yet? No, that's not the time. They can knock me out. Now I think is the time to end the game. Because once I get all these boosts, it's going to be way too strong. Magnezone will die. And that's just a given. They go for knockoff, they find out that I am not, that I'm Z-move. Meaning, yeah, this is over. They can't win from this position. I have Lottie in range of Dragon Pulse. Magnezone is for sure going to get blown away. Latias gets sacked off, okay. I'm actually going to Leaf Storm again in case I need the boost. I'm going to Z the Toxapex, I think. But yeah, this Surf set is so funny. It actually just rips teams apart. Come here. Oh, this one's Scarf? That's weird. Wasn't the last one not Scarf? I mean, I still want to kill like everything on their team. So this is over, but I'll just Bloom Doom into Dragon Pulse. Knock that boy out. I still live the hit from this, which is the sad part for them. They have to Flash Cannon crit me right here, I think. That's their way of winning. Yeah, they have to go for Flash Cannon and crit it, but they keep on going for Volt Switch. That's not a winning play. Because this will die to Hidden Power Fire again. Sure, they can knock me out now, but they're in a position where I actually shouldn't stay in. That's the position I'm in. So we're here. I'll Magma Storm on the Gliscor. I literally just taunt to prevent it from recovering. Then I can Magma Storm again here, and then they can't win. Like, it was always over once Cerberus threw their team, so we're able to go ahead and take that one down. Let's get another game. Okay, I found another game right here. This team just went on a tear. I'm currently 1859, top 200 on the ladder. We've won 6 games in a row right now. Well, except for the Mega Venusaur loss, but let's go ahead and lead off with, wow, Glaresurf has a ton of fun right here. I'll lead off with Hydreigon against Toxapex. This is okay, I just U-turn to Rotom. No point in going Gliscor when they could Scald me right away. Don't really see the point in doing that. Yeah, they're definitely just gonna go for a T-Spec. A regular Toxic would be a little bit more annoying, but yeah, they do have Toxic rather than T-Specs. Kinda sucks, but I get to throw off a Will-O-Wisp right now, and they don't really have a good pivot. So they opt to Scald there, that's fine. I can simply Volt Switch out. Okay, they're Baneful Bunker. I'm getting quite worn down here, which is annoying. Nobody goes Gliscor. You're either going to stay in. Yeah, they're going to stay in here. That was a misclick. I meant to go Heatran, but hey, it's whatever. Let's go for the... They might expect Specs. Although they could Baneful Bunker. That's the thing. Like, they have it. And I'm going to go Heatran on the Gliscor. So not what I wanted. I don't think this guy's going to knock off here. They go for Rocks, but Rocks are better for me. They can't really Hazard Stack because they don't have a Ferrothorn or anything like that, so that's absolutely fine with me. Let's see what they have to do right here. They go hard Greninja. What an offensive switch. I'm gonna go to Hydreigon. Oh, it's Purdian. Okay, at least I know it's Purdian. Sucks to take all that damage on Hydreigon, but it's super whatever. I'm gonna Flamethrower as they Bullet Punch. I mean, that's whatever, right? I didn't need that Pokemon anymore. Let's just Magma Storm here. They might go to Gliscor, but even that's not the biggest deal. Playing this last one a little bit more recklessly than I played the other ones. That's definitely an issue. But I'll go to Rotom here. They're going to Earthquake. I already know what they're going to do, yeah. After you're ahead, they just start playing off chokes when they're ahead. But this guy has no reason not to do that. That's why he's playing smarter than the first guy. He's ahead, so he can afford to do all this. Should I go Serp now? No, I can't do that yet. Let's go to this instead, and just play her off. Really? Staying in? Just to Scald? I mean, I don't get burnt, which is super lucky, but I'm surprised you would risk Pex right there. I guess it didn't do too much in this game anymore. Yeah, they had no reason not to give it to me. They go to this. I think I have to just Sucker Punch it into range of Serp. Like, unfortunately, I'm in another game where Serp is going to be the win con. That doesn't kill. Okay, this comes out. I'll go to Heatran now. No point in playing around with this. On the Bullet Punch, yeah. I feel like I doubled the Serp. On the Gliscor, yeah. This guy's been going Gliscor a lot. Here I can Leaf Storm into the zone. Follow it up with HP Fire. To pick off said zone. Greninja is an issue. This thing's going to have Ice Beam. It's going to be a tough time. I'll go out into this, though, because it will eat due to the Wiki Berry. How can I win this game? I have to keep Heatran, because it's going to be my stop to this Greninja. This thing constantly taking rocks is, well, one time so far, but it's still good. Why? Hello? Is that really a play? I'll just hit, and my Heatran's gonna go in if I hit these moves. They actually can't beat it. And I missed the Hydro. Yikes, man, that's really bad. I think I'll Leaf Storm here on the Toxic. That miss was terrible. I just won the game with Heatran, I think, unless they were low kick on Gran. But I'll Bloom Doom into Torrent to at least get rid of it. I don't think I can beat Gliscor, though. That's the problem. I gotta go Heatran here on the U-turn. Maybe, I think what I have to do is hope that I'm faster and taunt it. No, I can't do that, I can't. But I'm gonna try. As the Earthquake, because, like, the thing is, because I missed the Hydro, I had to somehow prevent it from recovering. Like, even going Gliscor is not gonna get me anything. I can bring this out here and try to make something happen. But without Heatran, I don't think Scissor's getting beaten now. But I'll Leaf Storm, as they simply go for that. And then I missed the Leaf Storm, so we'll end it off there. I mean, it still was a great live, 6-1. Let's see where we ended up on the ladder, though. Let's find out right here. That Heatran play was questionable, I know, but 1849. This guy was really high on the ladder, wow. But yeah, that's really not too many points lost. Let's find out actually, where is that on that ladder? 1849. It's probably not up 200 anymore. 207, that's still not bad. Still need to work on the GXC, but that's whatever. I hope you all enjoyed. Well, you can find the team down below in the description. I highly recommend you try this one. It has so many good matchups against a lot of different playstyles, so I'd give it a shot. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.